So recently, I think it was for the New Year. So when I'd gone to my friend's house, we were all like chilling and watching TV, and some of them were drinking. So I told them I don't want to drink and I'm not going to take anything unhealthy from the chips and all of that. They looked at me and they're like, "Are you on a diet?" I just wanted to eat healthy. But now it has become so unusual for people to see people just eating healthy, and they're like, "Are you on a diet?" And drinking alcohol has been so normalized these days. They feel like the only way you can have fun in life is when you drink. So my question is, like, how do we change this, and what kind of an impact does alcohol have on our body, not just with weight loss but generally?
Okay, how did you deal with that situation? I'm curious to know what you said.
I didn't say anything. I just said I just stopped drinking. I mean, it's been 2.5 years. Before that, I used to be a social drinker, but I've just completely stopped drinking because somehow I think after doing certain practices in Kriya, I just don't have any inclination towards any of those things anymore. So I just told that I did not have to give them that explanation because I knew some of them may not understand, that they would think, oh, she's showing off and all. I just said I just don't feel like it. But the kind of a judgment that I got from them, and also because social media is like, oh, now you've become a big shot. I'm like, dude, I'm just the same person I used to be. It's just that I choose not to drink at this point of time. It's been 2.5 years. The second thing is, I want to just eat healthy. I want to eat some nice chicken. I want to eat something that is healthy. And the judgment that I got, I was like, oh my God, so many people will be going through this. So how do we deal with this, and what kind of an impact does alcohol have on us?
Same here. Glad you brought this up because I had a similar experience. Sometime last year, I had gone with a bunch of friends somewhere, and then there was a lot of celebration happening, and I wasn't drinking. I think there was one small drink that I had because there was so much of discussion around it, and after that, like, I just chose not to have later. And they were like, did you undergo any trauma in life? Why is it that you're not drinking? I was like, oh my God, because I'm someone who will sit with kombucha.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes,
okay?
yes.
So even yesterday, if you see my Insta story,
I saw that. My favorite drink. I saw
I
that.
always talk up kombucha and I love it. My husband has tried making me drink from the time we got married, and I just don't enjoy. I'll take 1-2 sips and I'll be like, oh my God, how the hell do you even drink? It's just that I don't like it. But I love the conversations.
Yes.
So when all are sitting around, my brother-in-law, husband, if there is a New Year party and all that with friends, and it's like so much fun to just sit there, give them all the food, and I'll sit back and then just enjoy the conversations. I think that is fun for me. So your definition of fun and my definition can be completely different.
Yes.
So in a group, if you're going out, say for a party and all of that, there shouldn't be pressure.
Yes.
Actually, it's better that you just back off and let them be.
Yes.
Because just like how clothes or else, the way you carry yourself and all that is completely according to a person's choice.
Yes.
I don't think we should actually push people, to the edge. How does alcohol affect? The way we process. Women process alcohol very differently, or rather, of course, we're all human beings. The physiology is all the same. It's just that I've seen time and again how it comes in the way of fat loss. If you're trying to get your fat percentage down, but then if you're also drinking alcohol, you will not be able to see results faster. Okay. It comes in the way of fat metabolism. Okay. And see, carbohydrate, protein, it's like for 1 gram, you get 4 calories. But for alcohol, it is 7 calories.
Okay.
And for 1 gram of fat, it is 9 calories. So it is so close to the fat calories. Do you see that? And it brings in nothing. Say, for instance, if you eat a banana, it brings in a whole lot of, healthy carbohydrates, lot of vitamins, minerals, and it will also help in digesting that food because it has some enzymes and all of that. But that's not the case with alcohol. You're only getting empty calories that goes in, and it doesn't stop with that. You have a whole bunch of starters to go with it, and then you end up eating peanuts and the cheese and this, and the number of things that you eat is more because your eyes are bigger than your stomach. You're actually maybe not very hungry, but your sugar plummets.
Yes.
And then you end up eating everything. That's why when you go to restaurants, they serve you alcohol first, right? They offer that. And then as you're having drinks, then you keep ordering one by one.
Yeah, the chutneys come in,
Yeah, a lot of that. So that's a very strategic thing when it comes to hospitality industry. And it works. So alcohol comes in the way of fat breakdown. Next thing. And the middle of the night. So after drinking and all that, the whole bunch of friends will go and eat a nice biryani.
Yes, at 2 o'clock in the morning.
At 2 or 3 in the morning. Yes. And that's a ritual. Yes. I still remember this client of mine, Friday night he would have, and also Saturday night he would drink and eat like this. And then sleep. So this is after the 3 o'clock biryani, he'll go home, sleep, and he'll wake up on Sunday afternoon. And at home, It's a ritual for them to make like a rice and fish curry or else a mutton chukka or else a biryani. So Sunday afternoon when he wakes up, the first meal he has will be again biryani. And that'll follow with dinner also. So do you see how many meals has gone down the drain?
Yes.
And that's why there was a lot of issues. So alcohol basically doesn't really help, and it's the liver has to work hard to detoxify it.
Right.